Welcome to The Topic, where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm Todd Duplantis. Communicating with your medical team and understanding their questions and instructions to you can be challenging, but imagine trying to communicate with someone you don't speak the same language as your doctor. Well, this is a very valuable service that a healthcare translator can come into play. Mila Golovine joins us now on The Topic. Tell us about a new partnership you have with HCC. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you have a new partnership with HCC for is it for a scholarship for interpreters? Explain how that works.
We have been collaborating with the translation and interpreting program that Houston Community College started back in 2015-2016 year. It's an amazing program. One of their differences is that instead of focusing on just one language, they actually train translators and interpreters for all languages.
Wow.
That makes this program very unique. Very unique, definitely. Not many programs in the nation, and they're probably the only ones in Texas doing that.
So you're more well-rounded when you come out of that program, where
well, that means that they're really serving our community. Houston is incredibly diverse. It's the most diverse and multicultural city in the United States. We speak close to 200 languages here in Houston.
That's amazing, yeah.
And they're able to train interpreters for Spanish and Somali and Russian and any language that is needed for the community.
You know, interpretation services, as you mentioned, Houston is a global city, and we've got so much of a need, but the demand for interpreters is growing incredibly, and you showed me some numbers earlier. Tell me about that.
Actually, it's one of the fastest growing professions. It's expected to grow 18% between now and 2026. So there's a high demand due to globalization,
right,
and also as our communities continue to become more and more diverse.
And when someone gets out of the HCC program or any interpretation program, where can they expect to go work, and what type of jobs are out there for them?
There are all kinds of jobs. There's multinational companies that are looking to expand their presence globally. There are courts that need interpreters on a daily basis. There are hospitals that need interpreters on a daily basis. There are schools that need interpreters to help parents communicate with the teachers. And it is incredibly important that the interpreter is well trained.
And that's one thing I know you mentioned that HCC has that other colleges aren't offering right now, is giving them a chance to not just specialize in one language, but several languages.
Well, the HCC as the program specializes in multiple languages. Yep. So one of the amazing things that they have, their students also have practical training on the job. And that's where we come in. We help collaborate with the program to offer internships and that practical training during their last semester hours.
I know we've had a number of the interpreting students in here at HCC TV because they come intern here, and we help them with translating some of our program because the need is growing. And it's really what you're saying right here. So when you get out of college, the jobs seem like they're pretty much out there guaranteed, and it's not going to be that hard to find them.
Globally, there is a shortage for qualified interpreters. We are constantly looking as a company for qualified interpreters, and many organizations are hiring.
And when someone gets out in this field, are they looking at, do they work on a contract basis for an hourly rate, or do companies hire them just outright and pay them a salary?
Both opportunities. You can have a flexibility and you can work part-time, or you can work full-time.
So you can really, if you want to be an entrepreneur and go out and start your own business, you're going to find work as an interpreter.
Absolutely.
Because these companies are going to sign you up.
Absolutely.
Mila, it's a growing industry. We appreciate your partnership with HCC, and thanks for joining us here on The Topic.
Thank you.
If you'd like to know more about Mila's organization, you can log on to masterword.com. For The Topic on HCC TV, I'm Todd Duplantis. I'll see you next time.